Hello and welcome to Cooking with BRK Taylor. I saw an alarming post this afternoon about somebody asking how long it would take to cook a 25-pound turkey in a microwave. So, I thought I might throw out there into the world a little tutorial for you first-time Thanksgiving dinner cookers. I thought it might be helpful, and I'll give you the best possible turkey recipe there is in existence that only lives in my brain. Where the fuck is my turkey? All right, so I know we don't have a turkey here, but I thought we had a little bit of it, like a little chicken that I could do a little tutorial with, but I can't seem to find his ass. I'm upset. I think I'm just gonna draw it out on a piece of paper for you. All right, so here's our turkey. He's about a 14-pound turkey. He's not that big of a boy, but well, we don't really need all that. It's fine. So for your 14-pound turkey, the opening of the turkey is over here, right? Okay, so this you can cut around that part of the turkey, and that's where you can get up into the skin. If you want I really don't want to say this word, but it's the only way I can describe it, moist, non-dry turkey. Like I've had way too many dry turkeys on Thanksgiving, and I was like, you know, I need to do something about this. Not dry turkey. So you get 2 sticks of butter. I like to use the Kellygold or Kerrygold Irish organic butter. 2 sticks of butter from Publix or wherever, and get some fresh sage. If you can find fresh sage, they have it at like Whole Foods. I think they have it at Publix too. You need to leave your butter out to soften. Put that shit in a bowl. Once it's softened, sprinkle all your chopped up sage in there. I don't have any right now. This is a really shitty tutorial, but it's gonna get the job done. All right. Put all your fresh sage into there, and then little salt and pepper, and then you really wanna, it depends if you have salted or unsalted butter. Don't put salt in it if it's salted butter. Mash that all up. You want to make sure there's no lumps in it because the turkey's going to be cold when you're doing all this prep work. So you don't want it to be uneven. And so you mash up your butter and your sage in your bowl. You take your butter and fresh sage, and then you go up underneath the skin. Put as much as you can underneath the skin. And then once you got it underneath the skin, don't bother trying to like stick your hand in there, move around. You can do it on top. You can like maneuver the butter sage mixture around the turkey and evenly coat it on top of the skin, because you really don't want to puncture the skin while doing this. My turkey looks like a myself. And so once you got all your sage butter up under the skin, and even like the legs a little bit, whatever excess you have that you can't really get in there, just like rub it all the outside. Just give him a good massage before you fucking cook him for dinner. And basically, sorry, Then, I'm not gonna give a stuffing tutorial yet because we still have like a week till Thanksgiving. I think you guys just need to know the gist of how to cook a freaking bird, okay? And so, you need like your thing that it goes in. But you also need like the rack for it to sit on top, not to just put your turkey in your pan. So what you want to do for that is you want to cut up some like aromatic vegetables to put into the bottom of the pan for the turkey to sit on the rack. When you do that, it just gives it more of a rich flavor because those vegetables are cooking under it, and you don't have to throw the vegetables away after. You can use those in your gravy, or you could even use them for like soup or something if you want to make soup out of the carcass of the turkey when Thanksgiving's over. Duh. And so you chop up all your carrots, celery, onion, garlic, what have you. Layer those all on the bottom of your pan. Put your turkey on there. Spread his ass out. Let that shit breathe. You want him to be spread out because I'm gonna give you the key to this recipe. And you're gonna be like, no, Brooke, you're so wrong. What are you talking about? Well, I've done it. I've been there. I know what I'm talking about. So just listen, okay? You're gonna put your vegetables, stick your turkey in there, stuff your stuffing, what have you, spread his ass out on the rack, and then you're gonna put him in the oven for an hour and 15 minutes. And now I'm going off of our little 14 pounder. And so you'll see he'll be nice and golden brown. Oh, make sure you really salt and pepper the outside of this bird because we don't want a freaking plain bird. We want a savory, scrumptious bird, okay? So, seasoned. And you'll see, it'll be golden brown in the outside and be like, well, this isn't done. Well, you're fucking right. You're gonna foil him, cover him in foil, and if you have, which you should, if you're cooking poultry, or anything in the oven really, the thermometers, the meat thermometers, in this case it would be really good to have two. That way you're not playing any games, you know exactly what's going on. You put one in the breast and one in the leg. Jesus! So after you foil him, you put your thermometer in the leg, and then you just kind of gotta watch and see whenever that red thermometer reaches 175, you're done, your bird is good. And it does not take like 3 hours to do. Like people usually think that it takes friggin' forever to make a turkey, but it doesn't. It takes forever to make a freaking turkey if you want it to be bone dry, which we don't want that. No, we don't. And so 175, take his ass out, let him sit for 15 minutes, and boom. You got the most non-dry bird turkey you've ever had, courtesy of your girl. You're welcome.